Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Ashiilah Rasyiqah Binti Ahmad Raslan, and I'm from student foundation in engineering from class E28. Today I would like to do some community service with my partner, which is Nik Muhammad Shakir bin Nik Yusof from foundation in science from S03.
Hello everyone.
So today I will share something about some topic that I learned in computer science subject for this semester. So the topic that I will share today is hardware and software. These are the input that I will share to you today, which is first is definition, second input and output devices, third application and system software. Definition. Definition for hardware is the physical component that a computer system requires to function, and we can touch this part. Software is the program and routines for a computer or the program material for an electronic device which make it run, and we cannot touch this part. Hardware. Hardware input and output devices. Input devices used to enter data and instruction into the computer. And it has 5 examples here, which is keyboard, mouse or other pointing devices, image input, sound input, and sensor. Output devices used to send data out of the computer. Example, such as image output, you will using a monitor, printers, and sound output. There are 4 types of keyboard that we use in this era, which is first is touch screen keyboard used in touchpad devices such as smartphones or tablets. And the second type of keyboard is QWERTY layout. It is normal keyboard, either mechanical or not, that we use when we using a PC. The third type of keyboard, which is a wireless keyboard, work via radio frequencies, which is we call as RF. The fourth keyboard is alternative keyboard, which is a flexible keyboard or virtual laser keyboard. These are the picture of the keyboard that I explained previously. Touchscreen keyboard that we use in tablet or smartphone. QWERTY layout. The QWERTY name is based on the six alphabet on the keyboard. And alternative keyboard, it has two, which is a flexible keyboard or laser keyboard and wireless keyboard. Mouse or other pointing devices. It has 3 types, which is optical mouse, wireless mouse, and touchpad or trackpad. For optical mouse, it is internal sensor or laser detects movement and move pointer on the screen, and is first invented in 1988. For wireless mouse, it has optical and trackball, data sent by radio frequency, which is RF or Bluetooth technology, and it first invented in 1991. For touchpad or trackpad, a small touch sensitive are at the base of the keyboard. It is first invented in 1994, which is that we use when we using a laptop, a normal laptop. Image input. It has 3 types of image input, which is digital cameras, camcorders, cell phones, flatbed scanners, webcams. For digital cameras, camcorders, cell phones, it captures pictures and video. For flatbed scanners, it creates digital image. For webcam, it capture and transmit live video, used for video conferences, used in a car and record the whole journey since it turns on. For sound input, a microphone, or we call as mic, captures sound wave and transfer them to digital format. Microphone with voice recognition, which is microphone is built with voice recognition using the new technology. Sound input allow video conferencing, audio conferencing, chatting with friends or family over the internet instead of using a normal phone, And the last is recording podcast. The last input devices, which is sensors. Sensor is any device that detects or measures something. Example of sensor found in smartphones and tablet. Here are the few types of sensor, which is accelerometer, gyroscope, magnetometer, proximity sensor, light sensor, barometer, thermometer, pedometer, fingerprint, and heart rate sensor. This is the one of output devices, which is monitor. It has three types of monitor, which is a liquid crystal display, or we used to know as LCD. Second type is light emitting diode, or LED. And the third is organic light emitting diode, or OLED. For LCD, it is flat panel, light and energy efficient. For LED, it more energy efficient compared to LCD monitors, and it has a better color accuracy and thinner panels. For OLED, it uses organic compound that produce light. This is the specification that I need to consider when you choosing an LCD monitor, which is the first criteria is aspect ratio, which is it is width to height proportion. Second, resolution, which is a number of pixel display on screen. Third, contrast ratio, which is a differences in light intensity between brightest white and the darkest black. Viewing angle, distance in degree from which you can move the side of side or above or below a monitor. Brightness, greatest amount of light showing when the monitor is displaying pure white. And the last criteria is response time, which is time it takes for a pixel to change one color to another color. Here are the example of LCD monitor. First is for 27-inch monitor, it requires 2560 times 1440 pixels. For 21.5-inch monitor, it requires 1680 times 1050 pixels. And for Blu-ray movies, require at least 1920 times 2160 pixels. And the last example is for Ultra HD monitor, which is it require 3840 and times 2160 pixels. The second example for output devices is printer. It has 6 types, which is impact printer, non-impact printers, wireless printers, all-in-one printers, plotter, and thermal printers. For impact printers, has tiny hammer like keys that strikes the paper through an inkjet ribbon to make marks on the paper. Example for impact printer is dot matrix printers. For non-impact printers, spray ink such as inkjet printers, or it use laser beam such as for laser printers to transfer marks onto the paper. It have replaced impact printers most entirely, and today we mostly using a non-impact printers compared to impact printers. And the third type of printers is wireless printers. Um, Same as the name of the printers, it has no wires, and several people can print to same printers from different places, which is the benefit of wireless printers. And the second benefit is allows you to print from portable devices. And the fourth type of printers is one all-in-one printers, which is it has function as printers, scanner, copier, and fax. And this is the complete printers that we can use multiple function. And the plotter used to print oversized image. And the last type of printer is thermal printer. It emerging and as popular technology for mobile and portable printing. The last output devices each is a headphone or earbuds. Speaker is output device for sound for inexpensive speakers. It comes with computers. It surround sound speakers and it wireless speaker system. For headphone or earbud, its function for avoid distracting others. Software. The common type of software is application software and system software. So the differences between application software and system software is application software are designed to accomplish tasks for specific purposes. For system software are mainly designed for managing system resources. Application software, its programming of application software is comparatively easy compared to system software. It has system software is more complex compared to application software. A computer can easily run without application software, but a computer cannot run without system software. Application software depend on system software and cannot run without system software, but system software do not depend on application software and computer can run without application software. Here are the type of application software, which is it has two types, which is productivity and business software, and second type of application software is multimedia and educational software. The first type is word processing, spreadsheet, presentation, database, note-taking, personal information manager, personal financial and tax preparation. And for multimedia and educational software, we basically use for drawing software, digital image and video editing software, digital audio software, app creation software, and educational and reference software. So this is the example of application software that we are basically use for word processing. It's for example of word processing is Word Excel, Microsoft Word. For spreadsheet, we use Microsoft Excel. For presentation, we use Google Slide or Microsoft PowerPoint. Applications for system software. Software is distributed in three main ways, which is first is local installation, software as a service or SaaS, and subscription. There are few types and there are few examples of system software, which is Windows, Mac OS, Android, and Linux. Where is the best place to buy your software? First place is DVD from brick and mortar store. Second, downloading from the internet. And third, from a student discount. Fourth, from freeware. And the last is the beta version. How to install and uninstall software. For the first step, you need to check for compatibility of system requirement. The second is you need to create a restore points. Third, you need to do a full installation. Next, you need to do a custom installation, and you need to recovering from a computer crash, and you need to uninstall software, and the last step is you need to recovery from drive. Thank you. Okay, Shakir. Based on my sharing session earlier, what do you understand about hardware and software?
Okay, thank you to Ashiilah. Okay, today I understand about what is the hardware, what is the software, because I'm from a science student. I didn't expose with these technologies. So today I'm grateful because I know a lot of input, a lot of knowledge about hardware, software, about differentiate about application software and systems software. So thank you very much for the presentation. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank you for Nim Ahmad Shakir bin Yusuf for entering this sharing session. That's all. Thank you from me.